Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are going to learn a very important concept called surds. And surd is a type of numbers. You know the prime number, you know the even number, odd number, natural numbers, whole numbers, composite numbers, all types of numbers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, real numbers. Now, what exactly is a surd? Let me try to explain you in a very simple way. If I write root 1, the answer is 1. Forget about positive and negative. If I write root 4, the answer is 2. If I write root, which number will come here? 9. The answer is 3. If I write 49, the answer is 7. Now, if I write a number here, root 5, definitely your answer is not going to be a number. It will be a decimal number. So this decimal number, if I check my calculator, it is 2.23606, something like this. Such numbers are called surds, but this not only this, that the number whose roots are not a natural number are called surds. There are other things also involved with this thing. Now let's read the definition. If n is an integer that is not a square number, because all these are square numbers. This is a square number, all these are square numbers. N is an integer that is not a square number, then root of this number is called a surd. That is one thing. Second thing is, these are the example of irrational numbers. The decimal expansion of surd is never ending and never repeats. Now, what does it mean? And they cannot be written in the form of a over b. So apart from this given definition, n is an integer that is not a square number, then any multiple of n is called a surd. They have added two things: never ending, never repeating, and cannot be written in the forms of a over b. It's a bit complicated, but let's try to get this one. If I write 1 over 2, your answer will be 0.5. So this is it has an end. So this decimal number is ending. If I write 1 over 3, so 1 over 3 is that is 0.3333. It is never ending. If I write, if you check pi, so the value of pi is 0.314 and keeps on non-terminating. This is never ending, means non-terminating. This is non-terminating, but this one is repeating. This is do you know about the songs? Most of the songs are of 2 minutes or 3 minutes, isn't it? They have an ending. You go to some shops, they are having different types of whatever they do is there is a it's keeps on repeating. You go after 3 days, even the same thing is there. So these things are never ending but repeating. There's nothing new. Few things are there, they never ends, they keeps on repeating. For example, if you take root 5, root 5, I told you it is 2.2306 03606 606 797749 797749. It keeps on repeating. It keeps on getting the numbers, but it's not going to repeat at all. So now let's go to it. These are the example of irrational number. These are not rational. Rational number can be written in the form of A over B. There is no number root 5 can be written in the forms of A over B. That is not possible. So that is what it is saying. Irrational numbers cannot be written in the form of A over B. The biggest example is pi. Pi is an irrational number, but we write it as 22 over 7. That is an approximation and not the exact one. So is it clear for you? This number cannot be written in the form of A or B. All others number can be written. This expansion of surd is never ending. Can you see this one? You write any of these numbers apart from this, which are not squared, these are never ending. They will keeps on repeating. And it keeps on going on, not repeating, and they never repeats. You will never find a point, because this number cannot be written as, sometimes you write a number 729, you put a dot here, it means it is 72929292929. You cannot write in this number in the form of this. So let's come to the point here again. I am repeating it again so that I hope you know. The surds is an integer, can be -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, minus. That is not a square number. In fact, it is a positive number. It cannot be a negative number. So we leave this one, this integer. That is not a square number. He is talking about the square number, so it has to be a positive number. Then any multiple of root n is called, any multiple means 2 root 3, 1 root 3, 16 root 3, whatever you write, means this number should be there, is called surd. And the surds are, the condition of surd is that they are irrational numbers. They cannot be written in the form of, a rational number can be written in the form of A or B. They are non-repeating. This keeps on increasing and never ending. This is an example of repeating and never ending. But surds are the example of never ending and non-repeating. You will not get, if you have a calculator, my calculator is showing up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If your calculator is showing more, you will find that the numbers never repeats. Never repeat doesn't mean that you say that this is having 7, this is having 7, this is having 7. Repetition means it cannot be like 2.23236 06 236 06 236 06. This is a repetition. 9 8 5 4 6 7 9 5 1 6, something like this is a non-repeating. So these are the surds. Now let's do some questions of this exercise. That is a Do not use your calculator. Root 28. Now another thing to understand is root 5 plus root 5 is not equal to root 10. This is equal to 2 root 5. It's something like x plus x is equal to 2x. So 2 root 5 plus 3 root 5 is equal to, you take it, this is common. You will write root 5 and 2 plus 3, 5. That's how we add these numbers. Root A multiply B can be written as root A multiply root B. So that's how we operate with the surds. Now this is 28. Let me give you the example. This is question number 1, part A. Root 28. The first thing you have to do is you factorize it. We know that 7 times 4 is 28. Root 7. Now we separate it. Multiply root 4. So what is the value of this root 4? That is root 7 multiply 2. So this is 2 root 7. If you have to do opposite, this is your answer, but if you have to do opposite, this 2 will go inside. So this will become 7 and 2, we have to do a square of it if we go inside. So this is 4, 7 times 4 is 28. This is the answer. Now do this part. Let's do this part. This one. Root 200 plus root 18 minus 72. Root 200 plus root 18 minus root 72. Do not subtract 200 minus 72. That will be 100 watts. This plus 18, so this will be 100. Do not write it like this is 146. That is wrong. What we have to do, we have to form in this kind of a way so that number in the root is the same. So 200 can be written as 2 times 100, root 2 and this, plus 18 can be written as 2 multiply 9, root 2 root 9, and 72 2 multiply 36, root of this and root of this. Now you can see in this question root 2 is common everywhere, so this root can be taken out. So I've taken this root 2 out. We have root 100 is 10, root 9 is 3, and root 36 is 6. 13 minus 6, so that is, your answer is 7 root 2. Now expand and simplify. Expand, as I told you, remove the bracket. So this A part is root 3 in bracket 2 plus root 3 is simple. The way we open the bracket, this is supposed to be multiplied by this, and this is supposed to be multiplied by this if there is third term to be multiplied. So root 3 times 2 is, generally we write these numbers like that. We don't write this number as 3, first a whole number, then the root value. then plus root 3 and root 3. So this is 2 root 3 plus root 3 and root 3 is 3. Always remember root a multiply root a is equal to a. Part F. Four plus root 5 and 2 plus root 5. You can break it into two parts. One is 4 and plus root 5, and then multiply this, the second bracket, to both the numbers. 2 plus root 5. That is 8 plus 4 root 5 plus this is 2 root 5. We'll not write root 5 and 2. Then root 5 and root 2. So this is 8 plus 4 root 5 plus 2 root 5. I told you earlier 4 root 5 plus 2 root 5 will be, you add, you take root 5 common, then 4 plus 2, 6 root 5 plus root 5 and root 2 you can multiply, root 10. So this is the answer. Simplify the question number 3. Simplify root 75 minus, I'm just giving you a hint of this question. Root 75 can be written as 2 it can be written as 25 multiply 3. This can be written as 4 multiply 3. 3 is common, root 3, so root 3 is here. This is 5 and this is 2, so this is 3 root 3, where a is integer, so a is 3. So that's how you solve the questions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video.